mult pentru această
Este
intervenție.
una dintre cele mai cunoscute figuri ale jurnalismului mondial și cu siguranță, doamnelor și domnilor, una dintre cele mai inconfundabile voci.
I-ați văzut ieri predicțiile economice, iar astăzi veți afla care sunt cele 3 reguli de aur ale unei cariere de succes, dar și despre cel mai bun interviu pe care l-a realizat vreodată.
Urmărim partea a doua a interviului spectaculos pe care Ana l-a realizat cu realizatorul CNN, Richar Quest.
In terms of interviews, they're all good in the sense that you get something out of everyone. The Dalai Lama was phenomenal, but the one I always remember, because it taught me about interviews, the one I always remember was with Hugh Hefner.
Oh.
Now, Hugh Hefner he created Playboy, all right? So you say, well, why Hugh Hefner when we're talking about...
Yes.
Because I asked him about his concept of beauty. And this was something that he had thought about for a lifetime. Now, we can think he's wrong. We can think he was a dirty old man with all those young women. That's another matter. But when I asked him about his concept of beauty, he said, it's like when a beautiful woman walks in the room, time stands still. And, all right, cynical, it's sexist, all of those things. But he had thought about it. And it was from here. And the best interviews come from here, not here. And your job and my job is to really, particularly in an era when politicians are so smooth, they're so... They've got all the right answers. They know what you're asking and they don't want to answer it. Our job is to push, pull, tug. Sometimes you tickle them under the chin and they giggle and they give you the answer. Sometimes you have to bash them over the head with something heavy to get the answer you want. And it's not an answer you want. It's not a preordained answer. It's an honest answer. I don't care if you say yes or no, up or down, good or bad. I care that you give me your honest answer.
Richard, you are the only one in the world who broke the stigma that business is boring. You are the most dynamic and surely the most original broadcaster. Yes, I know. I want to ask you. No, you're not. You know that it's true. Everybody says that. So I want to ask you, from where do you get your energy every day, and what are your 3 rules for a successful career?
The energy just comes naturally, in the sense that in fact, I actually actively do not drink coffee to pep me up before a program, because you really don't want the coffee crash afterwards. So you have to do it. But the 3 best things, the 3 things that you have to do. Number 1, you have to love what you do. Does that mean I love my management? No. Does that mean I agree with them and with all the ridiculous policies? No. But you have to love what you're doing. And in your case, it's when you sat down and put the earpiece in, and you may be about to have a terrible argument with your editor about your expenses for when you went to Ukraine. But for the moment that we're together, this is the best thing I can do. And the second thing I think you've got to do is you've got to love what you do, and you've got to be prepared to give everything. Really go for it. Of course, you don't do that every day in every way, but you've got to really want it. And then finally, I think it's very important in television, very important, you can't take yourself too seriously. You have to remember, even though, like when you're in Butcher, you are reporting very important events, which we need to know about. But it's the events that are important, not you. It is what I'm saying that's important, not me. And a famous editor of mine once said, Richard, I think I need the bell for this.
Yes.
Richard, never forget, you are nothing more than a light in a box in the corner of the room that someone can switch off.
I also love my job, but yes, I feel I'm sometimes very boring, you know, not like you. So, what's your routine?
Right, two
What's
things.
your routine?
Two things.
What's
First
your
of all,
routine before the show?
you want my secret? I'm a secret?
Yes.
I'm a napaholic. All right?
Napaholic.
I'm a napaholic. I have a couch, a sofa in my room, and I will say to my colleagues, I'm just going to have 10 minutes with the Financial Times.
My producer hears you.
And I have been blessed.
So Monica is here and she heard you, and from Monday this will be also my routine. A small nap before the show. Thank you, Richard.
Yes,
Thank you.
I have been blessed. I've been blessed with being able to sleep. But before I leave you,
Yes.
I want to do this. Ready?
Yes.
A one,
Okay.
a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday, dear. And 10 to 3. Happy. Ready?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you.